Blessed day, my people. So in today's video, I have a few things to talk about as it relates to reggae superstar Jah Cure. And of course, you know that Jah Cure is serving a 6-year sentence. But today, we'll actually get some more update regarding that 6-year sentence. You understand, people? Because you know, of course, every few months, Jah Cure have to go to court. And of course, he is also appealing this 6-year sentence that him get. You see it, my people. So I'm going to give you some more update regarding this whole Jah Cure situation. Also, we're going to talk about the unruly boss Popcaan, who is now speaking out and basically starting a campaign for his US visa. You see it. Also, we're going to talk about JMan, who is a popular producer that is associated with dancehall artist Squash. So I get some more update because remember he was in some problems relating to a double MURDER in Florida. So you don't know me going to give you that information when me get. You see, more people. And also, Usain Bolt SSL situation is not looking good, as it seems like the company is heading towards bankruptcy. So it look like Usain Bolt, based on the news what I say, it look like say them are going to actually get back no money, or the people them, not just Usain Bolt. It look like dog name enough of them super people. Very unfortunate situation, is it? But differently from that, we're going to also talk about a teacher who is now being investigated after a video went viral on the internet, and the teacher can be heard sending some very threatening words towards a school student. You see, my people, I tell him, say, yo, him with KILL him, and him do it to man already in the past, and him not afraid to do it. And yo, the teacher did a go on a while. So you don't know, I'm going to show you that video. I want to talk about it a little bit, and you can tell more anything in the comment section. You understand, people? Also, we're going to talk about a manager for an artist that goes by the name of JMan actually getting arrested for illegal possession of a firearm. You see it, my people. So, that I go on, what I go on, you know, we have a whole heap of things to talk about in this video. But before I go no further, my people, make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe. Also, click the notification bell, put it on all, that way you can get notified when I post a new video. And also, head over to my Instagram page, MixUpTime4, and ensure that you hit the follow button. I would definitely appreciate it. You understand what I'm saying, my people? So the first thing we're going to talk about is Jah Cure and this little bit of update that we got right about now. You see, my people. So this is what the story is saying. Jah Cure to continue serving 6 years in Dutch prison. Jamaican reggae singer Jah Cure will continue serving his 6-year sentence for attempted MANSLAUGHTER in the Netherlands. A Dutch judge ruled earlier this week. The judge decided to keep Jah Cure in detention, and the next pro forma date is set on April the 18th. Tuska Essed, press officer at the Public Prosecution Office of the Court of Appeal in the Netherlands, told Dancehall Mag via email. The longing-for singer appeared in court for a pro forma hearing on January the 24th. According to Dutch law, inmates have to attend a pro forma hearing while awaiting a court date for the actual trial. Therefore, a judge has to decide about the incarceration, whether to keep a suspect incarcerated or not, every 90 days. In March 2022, Jah Cure 44, whose real name is Sikatur Alcock, was acquitted of attempted MURDER charge but convicted of a lesser offense of attempted MANSLAUGHTER on March 22nd in relation to the juking of a promoter over unpaid money in October 2021. Following the sentence, Dutch prosecutions appealed to the court against the acquittal of the attempted MURDER charge. There is still no hearing date scheduled yet for a new trial, so Jah Cure could find himself with a longer prison sentence if prosecutors have their way. In the meantime, he is sitting in limbo. Cure is no stranger to the criminal justice system. He was convicted of RAPE and illegal strap in April 1999 and served 8 of a 15-year sentence in prison. He was released in July 2007. He is known for hits Longing for Love Is, his 2015 album The Cure, which including the song That Girl, Rasta, and Life We Live, earned him a Grammy Award nomination for Best Reggae Album that year. Alright, my people, so that's the latest update regarding Jah Cure. No surprise there, you understand. The only mess up situation is, you know, Jah Cure end up getting a longer sentence, people, which is definitely quite possible because the prosecution team don't seem for a joke. You understand what I'm saying, my people? But for watch and see how this play out, I'm want to know after the trial, if you don't feel like, say, when everything is done and over, you don't feel like, say, Cure is going to get a longer sentence, or I'm actually going to beat the case them that is against him. Let me know in the comment section, is it? So now we're going to talk about Usain Bolt and all the other investors at SSL regarding the money, and a lot of persons just want to know if Usain are going to end up get back him $2 billion. You see, my people, and based on some news I said this morning, it looks sticky, people. I'm telling you plain and straight, because it seems like the company is heading towards bankruptcy. You understand what I say, my people? And the story I'm say is basically that the FSC secured a court order on Wednesday, which would have been yesterday. Zine people, I saw yesterday, yeah. So them secure a court order, and the court order is basically blocking any attempts by the directors of the investment firm to liquidate its asset. You see it? So it seemed like them a try head towards bankruptcy and all of that, people. So them thing they kind of make me feel like, say, you see now go get back your money, because I'm pretty sure if it was as simple as giving back the investors their money, it would actually happen already. You understand what I say? So thing look away. I'm not go around here, people. The whole situation sad. Not just for Usain Bolt, but for all of the people them. You see me? Can just imagine how the legendary sprinter feel right now for a man who do so much for the country, ambassador. I see you seeing all the posts, like videos with him, you know, it seems like him going back on the track for, I guess, relieve some stress and thing. You see me? The man stress out people. You see me, and say, this whole situation here it has stressed people and enough for them money. So just imagine a year money involved in all of that situation. You see me? And then different stories that come out. The next story that we heard is that former team member must say responsible for take out one bag of money out of the account, and the woman Jean Panton sign off on documents what she never did for sign off on. She do it without like proper supervision of like a bigger heads, because I know she alone for sign off the documents, them somebody higher than her for sign it off, and she never do that. And you know, I did email, a lot of these things was done by, so I know like somebody going to office. Yo, that whole thing, may I tell you people, but it seemed like it I head towards bankruptcy, which is no surprise. Anyway, people, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So now we're going to talk about a video that went viral. I think like yesterday it got viral with a teacher. Basically, I sent some harsh words towards a student and saying that him will KILL him and stuff like that. Zine people, now the whole thing is being investigated and thing. I'm going to actually show you the video first, right? And after I'm showing you the video, I'm going to actually read the article so you can know what's going on regarding this. Is it, my people? So, yeah, watch this.
Me, you hear? You look for me good. Me kill already and me kill again. I'm not afraid to do it.
Bang nga.
Me don't love nothing with seed. Nothing. So you're easy thing for them.
Yes, my people, so I want to see what I go on. Anyway, the story is saying, investigation launched after Newell High teacher video sending certain words to a student. The police and Office of the Children's Advocate have been called in to investigate an incident at Newell High School in St. Elizabeth, where a teacher was captured on video verbally assaulting, chasing and sending certain words to a student. Education and Youth Minister Favour Williams has condemned the unprofessional conduct of the teacher. Mrs. Williams says she has received reports that this is not the first time the teacher has sent certain words toward the students. She says counseling and psychotherapy sessions will be offered to the students and teacher. The board chairman has called an emergency meeting for Friday to address the matter. So tomorrow that people, we're going to get, I guess, more information as to what's going on. Now, I see a lot of persons that say, yo, teachers go through a lot and this and that. Yes, we know that some of them students are them rude as hell, but at the same time, I think you should be able to conduct yourself better than that. In no way, shape, or form, I can't use that as an excuse for the way I'm act. I'm telling you plain and straight, people, because at the end of the day, the whole of we was, when we go to school, we wasn't saint. You understand me? I say, yes, you might not get as much trouble as some of them youths here, but at the same time, I don't know still. You know, I can't agree with the behavior of the teacher, but I can understand that sometimes them youths nowadays, man, it you know, easy to deal with them. You understand me? I say more people, but That a go on. I'm not sure if this teacher will be suspended or if he will lose his job or whatever. I'm pretty sure that the parents of the young man will be calling for something like that, because I don't think that they will actually trust that teacher around their son. You understand what I'm saying, people? So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So now we're going to talk about the unruly boss, Popcaan, who is now campaigning for a US visa. You see it, my people? So this is what the story I say. Popcaan starts campaign for US visa. The unruly boss Popcaan has a burning question on his mind just before 3 a.m. this morning about why he still has not been allowed to touch down on American soil. The St. Thomas native took to Twitter to declare that starting today, January the 26th, he will be campaigning to get himself into the country. Why they let me into every country except America? With a question sign. Something not right. Well, I would like to see what America look like. Let's start the first time in America campaign today. Hashtag GIHE go, he said. Though the numbers don't lie, DJ, who is signed to Drake's OVO Sound and Warner, has graced the stages in Canada, the UK and Europe. He has not yet performed in the US. In 2017, he was expected to perform at the Red Bull Culture Clash in Atlanta, Georgia. However, on the day of the event, Popcaan's team issued a statement announcing that due to issues securing the proper travel documents, he would not be allowed to enter the United States for the clash. Due to circumstances beyond our control and despite everyone's best effort, travel documents were unable to be processed in time for the clash. A statement from the unruly camp had read at the time. An article published by the Star tabloid in mid-August 2017 had noted that despite dominating the dancehall scene for several years and gaining immense success internationally, particularly in the US market, Popcaan had never set foot on American soil. Because of his affiliation with now incarcerated DJ Vybz Kartel, many believed the entertainer would never realize his dream of traveling to the US, the publication had noted. The Star had also said that it had learned that Popcaan had received a one-entry visa to the United States to participate in the Red Bull Clash. Artist manager Julian Griffiths, according to the Star, had said back then that Popcaan's visa was good news for dancehall and that his presence in the US market would uplift the whole genre, and that he was confident the St. Thomas native would maximize the opportunity. He used the time without a visa wisely and laid a strong global foundation. He's done incredibly well without being able to travel to the US. He has had the Drake co-sign and has also had some really good collabs in the UK and Europe, Griffiths added. So that's not the full article, people. You can go check out dancehallmag.com to read the full story. But why do you think Popcaan is not allowed in the US, people? Zine, why? What would be the reason? Popcaan is a big superstar. Popcaan is a household name right now, people. Everybody know Popcaan. So what's stopping him, or what's stopping them from letting him on US soil, people? I don't know. You can tell me what you think in the comment section, is it? So now we're going to talk about the manager for a dancehall artist named JMan, who was recently arrested for having an illegal strap. You see it, my people. So this is what the story I say. JMan's manager arrested for illegal possession of a strap. Ricardo Downer, a businessman who is also the manager of dancehall artist JMan, will return to court in March to face charges of illegal strap and ammo. Downer, 828 of Westgate Hill, St. James, was arrested after his vehicle was searched during an operation in Glanville in early January. He is being represented by attorney at law Martin Thomas and Henry McCurdy. Reports from the Montego Bay Police are that about 9:20 p.m., a joint police military team was conducting a vehicular checks along Garden Crescent in Grantsville. Downer, who was reportedly driving a Toyota Axio motorcar, was signaled to stop. He complied and a search of the vehicle was conducted, which resulted in the seizure of a Glock 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 6 cartridges. He was subsequently arrested and charged. Downer could be one of the first members of the entertainment fraternity to be punished under the new firearms bill, which was proposed stiffer penalty for gun crimes. The new legislation was passed in September 2022, according to Lope. The bill stipulates, among other things, a mandatory minimum sentence of 15 years for individuals convicted of illegal strap or stockpiling of 3 or more straps or 50 or more rounds of ammo. Over the last 2 years, artist Tommy Lee Sparta, Ladnan Shukrime all pled guilty to strap charges. Meanwhile, Ritical was freed of possession charges in February 2022. You see it, my people. So that a go on pan what a go on, you see it. So boy, I don't know. I'm to some of them brother still. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, people, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So now we're gonna talk about producer JMan, which is one of dancehall artist Squash associate. We're in some problems overseas. You see it, my people. So this is what the story I say. Squash associate JMan appointed public defender in Florida MURDER. MURDER accused JMan Shelton, a producer who is known associate of dancehall artist Squash, has been appointed a public defender Anna Paulina Guevara in the law office of public defender in Fort Lauderdale, Florida in his upcoming double homicide case. Efforts to get a comment from the office of the public defender proved futile. However, Dancehall Mag ascertained that Shelton will return to court on February the 15th for a hearing/status conference as he faces 2 charges of second-degree MURDER/premeditated MURDER. Dancehall Mag had previously reported that Shelton had applied for indigent status as he had zero income to pay for his legal expenses for his defense in the double homicide case. The hearing will be held at 8:30 a.m. in room 6810 in the circuit court in the 17th Judicial Court for Broward County. Shelton is being held on a no bond hold in relation to the double homicide. The Lauderhill Police Department has remained tight-lipped on new developments in the case. The Lauderhill Police Department investigation into that case is still active, and such we will not be releasing information on an open investigation. Major Michael Santiago, Special Operations Commander, Public Information Officer of the Lauderhill Police Department, told the Jamaica Observer in January. Major Santiago would not disclose more information about the impending arrest of other suspects who may have been present during the double homicide. Shelton was held and charged on October the 25th after forensic and video evidence allegedly placed him at the crime scene of the double MURDER. Shelton was identified and investigators allegedly matched his BLOOD to 3 samples retrieved from the scene. According to the arrest affidavit filed in the circuit court of the 17th Judicial Court for Broward County, Florida, the man he is accused of taking out has been identified as freelance hitman called Dwayne Musselman Francis and Jeff Fortlord Murray, who are well-known personalities in the Lauderhill community in South Florida. Both victims sustained multiple caning to the HEAD and to the face. The situation was captured on surveillance camera. And you see it, people. I'm not read out the full article, but that's what's going on as it relates to JMan. You see what I'm saying, people. So I don't know, people. It don't look good. You see it. Anyway, let me know anything about this in the comment section. And that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bless upon yourself until I drop the next video. I'm out.